I'm trying to, like, maybe catch a girl or so, a good girl, but they're kind of hard because they're all fucking brainwashed and they all think the fucking same. That's why I say, like, they're all drinking from the same fountain of dumb juice. Johnny boy, what's up? What's cracking, Johnny? How you doing today?
Do we have cigarettes?
We don't have cigarettes, Johnny.
Damn it.
I'm so sorry. Johnny has a problem here. He smokes a lot of cigarettes. His wife left him, so, he's kind of stressed out. It's okay, Johnny. If you need therapy, bro, this is kind of therapy, so just let it all out. Let the world know how you're feeling. I know going through a divorce, not being able to see your kids, it's hard, I know, but, how does that make you feel? Explain.
My wife left me, so I'm thinking about turning gay now.
Oh, and Johnny is coming out of the closet. It's Pride Month, bro, so everyone give him a... Johnny's coming out of the closet, boys.
It's Pride Month?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's just playing dumb. It's okay. He's just a little shy and nervous, but give it a hand, Johnny. So, hey, man. This weekend was crazy. We literally went out every day this weekend. Johnny had like a 24-hour day, literally. He has a crackhead, a natural crackhead. But yeah, it was interesting. Friday, we went to go see...
Thursday night, we went out.
Thursday night we went out, and then the whole day... So Thursday night we went out. We saw the homie. We met the homie. And then Thursday, going into Saturday morning, we had a fucking podcast with Billy. Which, if you guys don't know, if you guys didn't see the previous, I think this will come after you finish editing, right? That'll come first, right?
This will probably come first.
All right, so whatever timeline this comes out in. So basically, I pretty much like discovered, I didn't discover him, but I saw that this guy was performing in Pomona, and, I just like went through his profile and just like, I just with this guy's energy, like I just appreciate like raw talent, like someone who just like doesn't give a like he's that person, and I just like saw that, and I was like, we gotta see this guy, Went out and we met him, and then long story short, we actually ended up taking him back to his house, and we had a podcast where he was staying at, outside where he was staying at, and then he had a show that same day. So we went back home, gathered ourselves out, and went back to LA. Johnny almost bailed, but I've kind of made him come out. He didn't sleep. He literally had the morning podcast that I was explaining. That led to him going to work. And then after work, we went back to LA to go see Billy perform again. The outcome was a lot better. Billy threw down. It was cool. We didn't hang out with him after, though. It was a little hot in there, and... we just decided to do something else. So we went to... I took this guy to Los Globos. Oh, man. Johnny, can you explain to the world your perception of Los Globos, please?
It was weird.
Like, after hours for you.
There was no alcohol. If there was alcohol, I would have stayed there for longer.
Hence, we were the most sober ones there. So just letting you guys know.
That was not cool.
Literally. Like, if you guys never been to Los Globos... You just go. Type in Los Globos. If you're in LA, just go. If you are awake after 2:00 a.m. and you want something to do, go to Los Globos, and then come talk to me the next day and let me know how you feel.
The DJs were lit though.
Oh yeah, the DJs were fire that night though. Playing just a bunch of good like bass music, house music, party music. I don't know what you say nowadays.
Yeah, the first one was fire. The second guy who came in around like 2 a.m. was like whatever, but the first guy at like midnight or when was it, like 2 or 1
that
or
guy
2 or 3?
The guy that we came in DJing, he was dope.
He was lit as fuck.
That guy was dope.
Yeah. The guy after was like dope. Whatever, and then we dipped.
Yeah, that guy was dope. But it's crazy how like we get there at 2:00 and still like once you get there, it's still like not as packed and it seems still early, and then like 3:30, 4:00, and that shit's packed. Crazy, man. LA is such a weird city, bro. It's weird, but I love it out here. There's so much to do out here, and I'm glad things are opened up again. Woo! Anyhow,
This feels like your podcast, and I like it.
I'm just going off the top.
Is this Sate LA a podcast?
No, this is still rare than rare podcast.
Not
It's
really.
lit.
It's a special host by Ian Clapper.
Hey, what the is up, bitches? I'm just here.
Go, cause
Huh?
it's my day off.
Oh, it's John's day off, so I'm taking over the show. Bitches, what's up? It's cracking. It's your host. Well, I don't even know my name anymore. It's Ian. What is my name? Komodo Beats? Ian? Ian Frenzy? I ain't Dude, Komodo Beats is retired, bruh. Komodo Beats is retired.
What's your new DJ name then?
I don't have a new DJ. I don't DJ, bro. I mean, dude, everyone's been asking me, like, when are you gonna start DJing again? I'm like, bruh, like, honestly, like, it's fun to perform and shit like that, but making it like a constant thing, like every week, like, oh, I gotta find a gig, I gotta invite people out, promote, kiss this guy's ass, making sure I DM this guy, and making sure I don't sound like an idiot, so he books me. I don't know. There's just like a lot of things that go into place, and I'd rather be in a position where I don't have to do shit. I just perform, or I do whatever the fuck, and that's it. Like, it's weird, bro. It doesn't make it. Me trying to explain it doesn't make sense. It just makes sense in my head, because like I did all that bullshit. Like I literally started from like playing in my backyard to like getting shows, then to getting booked at clubs, getting offered to do like fucking main stage. But at the end of the day, like you have to being a DJ, like start like a low end DJ, like you have to like go through a lot of hoops. And I'm not saying like that's a bad thing, but personally, like I just don't feel like I'm that person to be doing that. Like I don't know, I'm not saying that I'm better than that, but I just feel like I'd rather just, I guess in a sense, like avoid all that hustle and just be like some sort of a badass producer, make a badass track. And then like someone's like, hey, that's a dope ass track, just come back to back with me real fast. All right, cool. Boom, play a show. And for the people there, like experience that moment. Like, who the fuck is this guy? But that shit was lit. Do you know this guy? Nope. He just played a set and that shit was dope. Like, I want to be like kind of like mysterious. Like, I just pop up, play a fucking set, and I'm gone. Like, I think like the older I get, the like being mysterious is like the new shit. I don't know. It makes sense in my head. It just makes sense. Like, I don't want to be that person having like throw my name out there. Hey, come see me. Here's my flyer. I'll get you on the guest list. Like, I fucking hate that shit, to be honest. Like, I want to be to the point where it's like I'm to the point where I have people who are DJing, and if I'm there and they just wanted me to come on set, and I just throw a quick 10-15 minute set, drop some tracks, dip out, and then hopefully after that set, there's maybe like 2 or 3 people who were like, hey, who the fuck was that guy? Like, he wasn't even on the lineup. He didn't even say his name. I don't even know who it was, but that shit was lit. And then somehow like create that sort of like chase from like people. I don't know. It's weird. I hate explaining this because it makes sense in my head, but that's why like people are always like, when are you DJing? When are you gonna start DJing? I'm like, bro, like I don't know. Like, it'll just happen. Like, as far as like putting myself out there, promoting and trying to get shows, gigs here and there, like I think I'm over that. I don't know. It just makes sense in my head. Who knows? What the do I know?
You know a lot, bro. You do know a lot. I think like what you're talking about is really smart.
Yeah, thanks, bro. 'Cause, I mean, you saw me, bro. Like, I've been through all that shit. Like, DJing.
It's a lot of work.
It's
I think
a ton of work.
I think it's just a matter of how much work it is, and you don't have that much time right now. I think you're focused on something else. Like, let's talk about what you're really focused on.
Yeah, so right now I got my little side business going. It's Sats LA, and this summer is gonna be lit for us. We just got booked to sell our food at the Rose Bowl. There's like a really big like food event going on in August 13th August 13th to the 15th at the Rose Bowl, and we're expected to have like 75 to 80,000 people for that weekend. A ton of people. So that's what I'm mainly focused on. So that's like music, DJing. I'm just not really tuned into that right now. Like I love going to shows and watching other people perform and seeing what they do. Like I love doing that. But right now my main focus is the food business, getting that running. And yeah, if you guys aren't doing anything August 13th to the 15th, Pasadena, I'll be there. Serve up that good old satay. And yeah, that's pretty much it, bruh. Just fucking day by day, get that going. Because honestly, like at the end of the day, I want that shit to be like operating on its own. That way, like I don't have to be so much hands on, and yeah, and then from that, do something else. Use that as an asset. Use that money to put it in something else. So that's pretty much it, bro. It's a fucking journey. It's a jog. It's a marathon. Just like the one wise Nipsey Hussle once explained it. It sounds so cliche, but it's very true. It's a marathon.
Hustle and motivate. Anyway, we were talking about. I mean, I feel like. Are you gonna start a restaurant?
Dude. I mean, I don't. It's too early to really say. Like for right now, probably not anytime soon. Cause opening up a restaurant is a ton of money. And it's very risky because a lot of businesses like they run out of business, like especially restaurants. They go out of business within the first like year or two or something like that. So I don't think I want to put myself in that much risk. So I think we're just gonna stick to like pop ups and like catering, gigs like that. Keep it simple. The main idea is to keep things like at low cost. So like less overhead, and like doing these pop-ups, like doing like catering and like shit like that, like it's very simple. I don't want to say simple, but it's not as much money as if like you're opening up a restaurant. You have like a slow week when you're stressing out. Like no, I was gonna say something about the fights.
Okay, definitely bet on Conor McGregor.
Oh, do you think Jake Paul will ever end up fighting Conor?
I 100% think Jake Paul is gonna fight Tyron Woodley and smack the fuck out of his face. 100%. KO. I'm betting first round KO. I'm saying this right now. Today is like some super early day.
Conor's knocking out.
Hold on. So then he's gonna knock the fuck of Tyron Woodley 100%. And then Conor is gonna fight Poirier. And to be honest, we don't really know if he's gonna win. Let's be real. Let's be fucking real. We don't know if he's gonna win, and that's probably why I'm betting it, because I'm a fucking gambler from the heart. So like, he might not win.
Yeah.
And that's why it's even money. It's like both of them are pick 'em. So it's like plus 100, plus 100. So like you make the exact same amount of money that you bet. Anyway, but Conor is gonna fight Jake Paul whether he wins or whether he loses.
Yeah. I can definitely.
If he loses, he's definitely gonna fight him. If he wins, he's gonna have one last fight with either. No, he's gonna fight Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira is not a household name. You don't even know who Charles Oliveira, do you?
I do not.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So like, where's the money at fighting Charles Oliveira? Like, yes, he's the champion. He's so well deserved. He's so good. Like, I'm so happy that he got the championship. But like, Conor wants to make money. He's so rich. Like, all he wants is money now, like some real money. Yeah, he'll probably fight them. He might lose to Charles Oliveira, so he might not want to fight him. Either way, he's going to fight Jake Paul. Either way. 100%.
Conor.
1,000,000%.
It's coming for you. Jake Paul is going to come after you, bro. Whether you like it or not. And we're going to pay for that pay-per-view.
Can you imagine the trash talk? That's going to be nuts, bro. Those are like the two best trash talkers in the world.
Yeah.
In the world.
Yeah.
Tell me a better trash talker than Conor McGregor and Jake Paul.
See, it's just perfect because a lot of people are talking shit about, it's just like, all this bullshit entertainment boxing. But at the end of the day, it's like, look where everything just came to. Like, entertainment and boxing and fighting MMA, it just all came to this right here, which is now leads to eventually hope, like, that Conor and Jake Paul. And then if we saw Mayweather and Logan Paul, like, bro, I'm pretty sure we could see a Jake Paul and Conor McGregor
It's
fight.
gonna can
Like,
happen.
come on
It's
now.
guaranteed. Lock it in.
There's too much money
It's-
to be made.
It's so much.
There's too much fucking money to be
Oh my
made.
god.
So
It's gonna do better than Logan Paul Mayweather. 100%.
yeah, I mean,
100%. It's gonna be the #1 pay-per-view in the world.
yeah, it's crazy how what COVID does, bro.
They're probably gonna pick some January date. I guarantee it. Like they're gonna pick January for the fight. January. Put it on. Put your house on it. It's gonna be in January.
Hey, Johnny's
Watch.
saying this on the fucking record, so let's see if he's true.
They're gonna do it in January. Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor. Who the is that guy? Like seriously, dude. He's the king of trash talking.
Yeah, that would be a very great fight. Like I said, we will pay for that pay-per-view. So let's get that fight.
We'll pay $100. They're
Yeah,
probably gonna make
we'll
the
pay for
pay-per-view
that.
like $80.
We'll pay for that pay-per-view.
We're gonna pay no matter what the price
Yeah,
is.
for sure. Give it.
That's-
I don't give a fuck what people say. Oh, that's
And, like,
rigged. It's fake
What
boxing.
can you say, dude? Like, it's crazy to it's crazy to me to think that I'm gonna pick Jake Paul to win. I love Conor, but yeah, Jake Paul got hands.
Yeah. I just want to see the fight. I don't know. I just want to see the goddamn other fight.
Yeah, it's one of those fights that I probably wouldn't bet on. Like it's so close,
Yeah.
and it's nuts to think about that.
Probably Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Damn.
I could see that.
Okay. We want to do a bet on camera.
But the thing is, though, is I like both of them.
Yeah, I know.
That's the truth.
I know.
So it's like, who do I vote? Who do I bet on? My two most favorite shit talkers.
Conor McGregor is not a TikToker. Neither is Jake Paul.
No, I said shit talkers. not
Oh,
TikTokers.
I think you said TikTokers.
Oh, my bad.
Did you watch the TikToker fight? The TikToker YouTube fight?
I probably seen clips of it.
Nobody saw that one.
Yeah, I don't care.
Somebody
for
saw
that
like the
shit.
highlights, but now like the girls want to fight. Please don't fight, please. For the love of God, please don't fight,
Yeah,
please.
what the fuck are you
Nobody
fighting?
watches like professional girls fight.
That's not
Please,
cute.
just nobody even saw the
Might break a
TikToker
fucking nail.
YouTube fight unless you went to the event. Just please, come on, man. Like, just don't fight. It was not worth the money. Just don't do it, please. Y'all are so beautiful. Don't fight.
Yeah, you guys
please.
are too pretty to fuck.
Please
with
don't
faces.
fight, please.
Isn't-
Just let the men fight, please.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, please.
100%.
Please. I beg you.
Listen to Johnny. He knows what the f- he's
Oh my
talking
god.
about.
Anyway. Fighting is like horrible. Fighting's so bad. I hate fighting really gets you fucked up.
Have you ever been in a fight?
Your head gets so fucked up. Your CT gets fucked. Me?
Yeah.
No.
Hmm.
But I know how bad it is.
Should we do our rare boxing matches?
I've always been down.
I
I actually I commented on Matt's photo on Instagram a long time ago.
Matt boxes.
And he was like boxing, and I was like, bro, let's do a boxing match on YouTube.
Oh shit!
You never know, but
I feel like we're too small scale though. Like we wouldn't make any money out of it. And
exactly.
We
So-
probably end up just
But
like, losing up
not
friendships.
Yet, not yet. And
over
I don't want to
trying to
I
make
don't
a
want to
few
box,
bucks.
dude. I don't want to box. Like honestly, I don't want to box.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I enjoy boxing. Like at the gym, I hit the bag almost every day, without gloves, even though I have gloves. But I just
Wanna
fucking punch that
spar?
shit so fucking hard.
That shit looks fun,
Yeah.
but I just don't want to get hurt. That's my
Yeah,
only
it's
thing,
not-
bro.
It's
to
not a
get
sport
hurt.
you want to play with. No.
Um,
That's why. I mean, I think you know.
I rather
like.
I rather box than like wrestle or do jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah. But I mean,
never
I think
do
you already
that.
know. Like, I'm trying to go professional in golf, right?
I had no idea, Johnny.
Oh, I'm actually trying to do that.
Oh shit.
But like when I turn 27, 28.
How often are you golfing? I didn't.
Right
know
now,
you
right
were
now, like
golfing.
every week.
Oh shit.
But, I just know my level like right now,
Yeah.
and then I know my level that I could be at when I train six days a week
Okay.
or 7 days a week. You know what I mean? Because
But-
I wasn't that far. And I know like Colin Morikawa. You probably don't know him, and like Matthew Wolf. They like I played tournaments with them. They were like in my high school years, and like we weren't that far off. Like all props to them. They're like amazing golfers, but they just worked a little bit harder. Like you know what I mean. And if I worked a little bit harder,
Sorry.
and now that I have the strength that I didn't have in high school, I could do it. Hopefully, I could do it.
I mean, bro, you could do whatever you want. I mean, you're pretty athletic. Like I've seen you play golf. No. We've golfed before, haven't we? We probably hit a few balls.
Yeah, we went to the range a couple
But I've
times.
seen you play like basketball. I've seen you play tennis, and like you're pretty athletic. So I can see you get it up in the.
But like golf is my
Golf.
best sport.
All right. Yeah.
Like baseball is my second best sport, and golf is my first.
I
And
had
then
no
and then
idea.
number 3 is basketball, because I put in so much work.
Yeah.
I was at the gym like Din Tai Fung days. I'd be at the gym like a lot. I'd be like
hitting
just
balls?
practicing, shooting around, playing 5v5 nonstop, like for 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
I put in the work against people that were like super tall,
Yeah.
like super tall, super muscular. I just made
That's
made
what
my
I need to do.
threes. I made every shot. I could like ball handle pretty well, and I could be a good point guard. So I just worked hard.
Lit.
But fuck basketball. I love golf.
Dude. Yeah, I'm not good at golf.
It's hard.
It's fucking hard.
I think it's the hardest sport in golf, and I mean it's the hardest sport in the world, in my opinion. I mean baseball is like a close second, but it's hard.
Yeah, cause it's like, I mean, it's golf is physical, but it's not like obviously like physically draining. As opposed to like playing like soccer or like, cause you're not playing golf and like you're fucking drenching and shit. You know, you're just like one swing. But
Yeah.
I feel like it takes a lot of like mental capacity to like do all that. Like
It's
focus,
a big mental game.
like focus and like understanding like, cause you're pretty much trying to get less swings as possible, right? Like ideally you want to get it close to the hole as possible with less swings, right? So, yeah, I just feel like it's a very
it's
like
a super mental game.
focused
Yep.
game. It's very like technical, very
Yep.
technical. You know, you gotta make sure you have the right tools. Like, it's not like like you're the biggest, strongest person. You know, go run the ball and
Yep.
good luck. You know,
Exactly.
I think like golf for sure is very technical, and it's not so much like physical, but just like mentally and just like, yeah, it's for sure. That's why it's a thing. But yeah, that's dope, bro. I can see you being good at golf. Seems pretty realistic.
I think I have the squad around me to do it. I have my caddy, Jean Young O, and I think we're gonna do it. I think we're so invested in sports and so like we've always wanted to be in sports for our entire lives. So it's
Yeah.
like we got to do it. And I have the will and the power and the mental state because of how much golf I played in the past. That shit is the worst mental game in the world. Like they're right when the Instagram memes are like one swing, I love golf, one swing, I hate golf. It's like it's exactly like that. It's like one bad shot, you f***ing hate golf, but then the next one that was so good, you're like, God damn, I love this sport.
Yeah.
That's how most golfers are. But if you put in the work, every shot, even the bad shots, are like decent. I put in pretty much like 4 years every day of my entire life into golf. 4 years straight.
Lit.
So if I do that again with the strength that I have and like the coaches that I can get and the support that I can have, I think I can do it. Hopefully, of course.
Yeah, bro. I mean, do it. Just fucking do it, bro.
I hope.
That's dope.
I know.
I just didn't know you were so involved, to be honest.
I keep it low key.
That's
I
what's
try
up.
to keep a lot of stuff low key as much as I can. Like
That's good.
especially now that everything is public. It's hard to keep some stuff low key.
Right.
Like all relationships, the non-existent ones that I have because I don't have any relationships, they're all low key
Mm.
because I've learned from like the people above, like the people that have done this and know how to do this. They're like keep everything low key, like private relationships especially. So not that I have any. It's just,
low key. Don't kiss and tell. But
how are your private relationships? That's what I want to know.
I mean, like I date girls and shit, but you know,
Who hurt you?
man, I'm just chilling, bro.
Can we talk about like when I first got here? You were trying to do an Insta story of like
Oh,
you
I
saying
was just
"fuck
like,
all the bitches, fuck you, You want to do one live right
I was
here?
just ranting. I was just.
I need a rant right here.
I was
I
just
need a
like,
rant.
one time for all the girls out there who are drinking the same fountain of dumb bitch juice. You know, just shit like that. Just fucking talking shit. Because honestly, I feel like right now we're in a generation of girls who they feel so entitled of their superiority because they're women. So it's our way or no way, you know. And us as men, we failed to give them that. Like, there's so many guys out there who are fucking simps
Me.
and give like these girls like a fucking like a gold platter. Like, okay, cool. Like, bro, like that's why I'm probably single because like I have a line where it's all right, I know where to like serve my girlfriend, and I expect some sort of service back. It's not just like, all right, here, babe. Like, I know because you got the power here. Yes, you're so superior than me. Like, nah, f- that shit, bro. Like, I don't do that shit. That's why a lot of girls, especially in LA, they have this like, oh, it's tough girl mentality. Like, no, like, you know, I'm a bad bitch. You know, I don't need no man. This, and that. It's like, cool. You don't need a man. Well, good luck having a fucking family of fucking cats and dogs. When you become 35, you're like, oh, fuck, it's a little too late now. I think I was a bad bitch for a little too long. Yeah. So it's just like, you know, it's like, all right, cool. Like, it's what you want, bro. Like, if you want to be a bad bitch and hanging out with all your fucking dumb bad bitch friends, doing bad shit, which is like, well, fucking going out and looking stupid on Instagram, doing the same fucking shit, you know, it's just like, cool. You're just wasting your time, but it sucks for me because, like, you know, I'm trying to, like, you know, maybe catch a girl or so, a good girl, but you know, they're kind of hard because they're all fucking brainwashed and they all think the fucking same. That's why I say like they're all drinking from the same fountain of dumb juice. But anyways, bro, like,
Hey, it's okay. We staying.
so he's like,
on
who
the,
hurt you, bro? Like, fucking all these bitches, they don't hurt me. They just get to my goddamn head.
But it's okay, bro. We stay drinking on the fountain of youth. We
But
be
I'm
we
on
be
that
staying
youth
drinking
shit,
on the
bro.
fountain
It's
of
not
youth
Luke,
right
bro.
here,
I
huh?
don't simp, bro.
I do. Okay, let's talk about it. I 100% simp. 100%. I'm a like 1 billion% simp.
I feel like you have to like be at the age of being a simp, and then once you kind of understand that being a simp is just like it's cool, bro. Trust me.
But at the same time, I'm
I'm
a
not the
simp,
one
but I
saying that.
just don't go. Like I have shit to take care of. I have more important stuff right now. Like like sometimes, like some hours of the day, I'm like, fuck, that's all I could think about. But sometimes I'm just like, okay, it's time to get back to work, and I've
Yeah,
controlled myself.
exactly,
I control
exactly.
myself. Like
I think it's definitely natural to have like simp thoughts, because like I'm not one to say that I've never simped, because I was a simp, and like I'm not to say that I'm a simp, but like you just naturally do come to like simp thoughts, like, oh, like maybe I do miss her, or you know, maybe I should have done this and it would have worked out. Maybe I should hit her up, and because that's like natural, right? It's just, you know, you know, we have emotions, but during the day you have to like make sure, all right, like let's get it all facts. Like, what are we really doing here? Like, am I really gonna like lower myself to this bitch who's probably getting like fucking hammered or like slammed by like 3 other dudes in her DMs? You know, so it's like it's the fucking facts. So you have to really like take your simp mentality and really put like your brain in action to like really figure out what's going on, because these bitches will not wait for you one bit. So just do your shit. Like, focus. Like, don't. That's why it's like, don't simp, because when you simp, she's not even fucking thinking of you. She's already fucking, like dick deep in like 3 other guys, and it's fucking facts. So that's why like simping is just a fucking like you're digging yourself in a hole, like dead ass. And like it takes one or no one. I had a simp to understand this. I didn't just, you know, have this. I just, you know. So that's why like the time you were simping, the time you were feeling sorry for yourself, like, nah, fuck that. Go to the gym, go fucking feel good, go hang out with your friends and look at bitches, because that's the only thing that's gonna help you. Simping is not doing shit. Facts.
is that why Twitch banned the word simp?
I had no fucking idea.
Yeah, they banned the word simp.
What's wrong with simp? Is that like,
I don't know, but they banned it.
is it offensive because, oh, I'm a simp? So
Like if you say simp on stream, you could get banned.
it's like saying retard nowadays.
I don't know.
Because retard is a canceled word. Apparently you can't say retard anymore. Although I do respect people who, you know, have disabilities.
Dude, but like,
Absolutely.
okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Like, dude, do you know the famous like Michael Scott line? Like,
No.
you call your friends retard that are not actually retarded.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. It's the Michael Scott line
Right.
from The Office.
Oh,
Like he got in trouble for calling people retard.
like
But he's like
in life,
he's
he
like
actually
no,
really
like
got-
you call your friends like when they're acting retarded, you call them retard, but you don't actually call
Retards.
yeah.
I 100%
That's
agree.
exactly. It's just like you're just
probably-
fucking around with your friends.
It's probably offensive now because some guys on the internet are simps.
I know. Well,
You say simp, like, oh, I'm so offended. That word offends
on Twitter,
me.
bro, everybody's
But-
soft as.
Yeah, but it's the internet. Who texted me? You. What's it called? But yeah, simpers. Don't fucking simp.
Damn, dude, I fuck with your white Crocs. Dude, they look fire.
Just like my
Look at those. Damn, bro. This is like a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Like, I'm never probably ever gonna buy a pair of Crocs in my life, but those look fire.
Bro,
Like, usually people that have Crocs, they're not white. Like, everybody has some weird off color. These are the first ones I've seen that are white.
I like
and they're
white
clean.
shoes.
You kept them clean.
I don't wear them a lot. They're already getting dirty though. Yeah, I have to wear it when I'm cooking and shit. It's like slip resistant and yeah.
really?
Yeah, I think so.
holes, like if you guys get burned.
I don't know, bro. I think actually I bought the wrong ones, but I'm just gonna say that they're slip resistant, anyways.
To who? You're
I
your
don't
own
know.
boss.
I mean,
You're your own boss, doc. You telling me you got somebody checking if you have slip resistant shoes?
well, like I think the inspectors come sometimes because it's a restaurant, so they just stop by and like making sure we're up to standard. And
like you got the. I see the sanitizing bucket and shit, like the detergent and the sanitizer bucket.
We do shit legit around here.
I
bro.
know, I love it.
I'm not-
I love it. Like what? We went to the club yesterday and I saw the peanut butter in the back.
Oh,
Like, dude,
bro,
dude, let's fucking go.
I live that shit, bro.
Let's go. That my car's a mess. Your car wasn't a mess, but it was just funny to see a peanut butter jar.
I have a lot of peanut butter jars.
It was just
rolling
funny.
around.
Is that like a secret? Like, do we have to like
No,
mute
well,
that?
no, I use peanut butter in my peanut sauce.
Okay. Oh well, that makes that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, so I always just buy as much ingredients if I'm at the store. I just take it with me because I'm gonna have to use it anyways. Sorry, but that's why I always just like seeing peanut butter. I'm like, do I need peanut butter? I'm like, I probably do. I take it, and then I realized I had like 10 jars of peanut butter like in the garage. I'm like, oh, that's why I just like kind of leave it there and shit. But I always be doing that shit, just buying extra. But I mean, I always end up using it, so it doesn't matter.
Should we talk about like the grind life that we're both on? Like, I
just
feel like
fucking-
we're on like a we both are. We're both on a 6 to 7 weekday where it's just grinding on the business.
Yeah, I just feel like if you have something that you really believe in, then you'll just make sure you stay busy. Always, yeah, just grinding, bro. Like right now, I'm not working. The only thing I'm doing is my business, which is beautiful. Like I manifest that because I started this business always having a job, and I've always relied like on a full-time day job 9 to 5 to support my business, and like it's honestly like the most stressful thing ever because like you start a business right to like not have a boss, but then again like you still need to work and have a boss to support your business and your life. So I think I'm at this point. It's been like 2 years where it's like, all right, like I don't have a full-time job now. Now it's like I can start like sustaining myself and start focusing on Sauce LA. So it's so cool because I've like worked so hard for it, and so now like things are starting to fall in place. And I just feel like if you have like an idea and it starts to make sense, like when you're just gonna naturally just be busy to it, like you don't even realize that you're on a grind. It's just like I have to do this. Like it's just like I wake up like, okay, I have to do this for my business. It's not waking up and like looking at a list and saying this is what I have to do. Like owning a business is just like no, like this is what I have to do and I'm gonna make the most out of it. And like also like finding keeping yourself busy as far as like networking, finding business, finding gigs, but mainly networking. Like you always just want to talk to people because you never know who the you run into. But yeah, that's pretty much
Facts, dude.
Yeah, bro, just stay busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, yeah, you're doing the podcast, you're working, you got other shit going on. I think that's like natural. That's like good because I feel like we need to be around people who are on the same sort of like frequency, just doing shit, hustling, working. Because like I mean, like I've had some friends who are kind of like not on the same sort of vibe, and it's cool. Everyone's different, but like I gotta be around people who are just like they want to do shit. Like you're down, bro. Like honestly, I wasn't even down to have that 5:30 a.m. podcast with Billy, to be honest. But he was down, and so you were down. So I was like, all right, like I'll just shut up and just go with it. Because if Billy wasn't down, then I was like, all right, let's call it a night. But he was down, he was patient, so I was like, all right, let's run it. And it actually ended up becoming a good podcast. So
It
that's
was
dope.
an
So
amazing
he just-
podcast.
and that's a cool thing because like honestly, like we had no plans on doing that, like right, like
No.
and we just
None.
actually ended up having a podcast with Billy and like. So Billy, like here, if you guys want to follow him or some shit, so you look at his work. But like this fool's crazy. Like he like travels everywhere to see like Travis Scott, basically, to the point where like Travis Scott like noticed him and like he like talked about him in an interview. And like and this guy also Billy also DJs and he throws the down. So when I came across his profile, I was just like I was really just amazed of his work, But anyways, so. Johnny was the one who had all this shit, and he got a podcast out of it, and so now it's like it's content. So that's cool about Johnny, because like that's what shit happens. The best things in life are not when it's planned. It's just like when people just do it, and it just becomes like this beautiful thing. Like that's like the best thing in life, because like the best things are not planned. The best things are pretty much by like accident, or it just became like a reality. That to me is like what is it, like alchemy or whatever, but like that's the shit I live for, and that's dope. And Johnny like he did that shit, so yeah, that's dope. Fuck yeah, salute.
I mean, salute.
This guy drank 3
Let's.
beers already.
I mean, let's bring it back to like how all the hard work that you're putting inside Tele. I was saying that like quitting your 9 to 5 job, like hearing you talk about all that shit, it's so stressful. And I still work, right?
Yeah.
Like I still work trying to do all this shit, but it's so stressful because I can't focus 100% of my time into this because I have to work nonstop as well, just like you. And I didn't even have like a hard like you had a really hard job. I have like a chill job, right?
Yeah.
And I mean I can't wait to like I love where I work, but I mean I can't wait to quit and to put 100% of my effort into like the channel.
Yeah,
It's exactly what. I think you just took the next step. And now it's like
Well,
set LA to the moon, like straight
Well, yeah,
fire.
and you're still young, bro. Like I'm like 3 years older than you, so I mean, like I feel like you still have to like still kind of go through your phases and like, 'cause that's how you learn. You gotta build a stepping stone.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm just envious. Like I wish I could be at your spot right now, but I'm not like that great financially as you are. Like it just takes time.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, dude. And like I feel like you'll get there. Just keep like doing what you're doing. Like, but you're fine as long as you're staying. At the end of the day, like as long as you're staying busy and you're focused on something, like, that's good enough. Cause there'll be people out there who just bombs, bro. And like that shit, like, that's cool. But I don't know. I think life is there's too much in life, And I think people get stuck in this box. All right, this is like what I do. This is what I can only get. This is what I can only have. This is like. Bro, like there's so much out there, like, and I feel like if you're not working towards it now, then when the you gonna have it, And I'm far from whatever I want, but I hope the steps I'm taking will lead me to whatever I want. It's crazy, bro. So we're working towards it. Don't stop. Private yacht.
Private thought. I was exactly about to say that. Anyway, well, it was great doing this podcast today.
Holy shit, bro.
It's not even my podcast. It was like yours.
I
don't
definitely
know. I don't know,
ranted the first like 45.
You were just like hey,
minutes.
let's record this. Like I got here like a minute or 2 minutes, and you're like, let's record it. I'm like, oh, all right.
Because honestly, when I've done podcasts before, and I feel like sometimes like when I'm talking to someone who I'm already gonna have a podcast for, we're talking about like fire ass shit.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's
you're
like,
right.
oh
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
why
you're
I
right.
could have saved that for the podcast.
You're
That's
right.
why that's why I was like, just start recording the shit because like I don't want to say something cool and then like not say it when it's recorded. So that's why I was just like record this shit right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what we did.
Yeah. So.
And we went straight into it.
Ranted. So.
We did. We'll see you on the next one.
Hey, guys.
Rare fucking gang. Hit that sub button. Hit the like button. We out. Peace.